There's a lot of great music out there that's getting overlooked every single day by a bunch of nonsense. And we all heard it before. We wonder, how did this person get on the radio? How did this song become popular? What is this? I don't even understand this. Well, unfortunately, it has nothing to do with talent, with everything to do with, we'll talk about it on the other side.
But this is just me venting. And to let you know that I'll put it into all you bastards. When I let it kick and y'all get hit with these bald heads, it's gonna get ugly. I'm talking Marbury fashion. This oh my God!
Yo, what's good? It's K Felon Beats. And if you've been here before, you already know the vibes. If you haven't, get comfortable, get your drink, get your smoke, whatever it is, make you feel comfortable. We're gonna be here for a few minutes and just chop it up. So look, nowadays, a lot of people have this idea that I just have to put out a dope song and that's it. Just put out a dope song and my music is just going to sell and people are going to flock to it. And you're not understanding that what sells, it's not the music, it's the spectacle along with the music. All right. So what do I mean by that? Got a brother of mine, shout out to my bro, Beto Guts. Excuse me. He had commented on one of my TikTok videos. I think I was talking about song titles or something. And, he commented and was like, song titles should be organic. And I was like, even still, the title is one thing, but it's the content, it's the music, it's the product. You know what I'm saying? It's how you package the product and how you promote the product. You know what I'm saying? And, he was like, well, look at 6ix9ine, he had a song called Gummo. The title had really nothing to do with the song, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And I was like, it's not necessarily the song itself. It was the spectacle of seeing 6ix9ine, right? So when you first seen 6ix9ine, what caught your attention about this nigga? That fucking hair. The fuck is up with this nigga's hair? But what helped him was that when you seen the spectacle and you got there, you happened to listen to the tune and it happened to be a little bit catchy. So therefore you streamed it, you fucked with it. You fucked with the spectacle enough to give the music a chance. And then once you heard the music, that it was a little catchy and it was okay, all right. Young boy might be on to something. This is all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's the content. The content. A lot of artists these days are overlooking content. And when we say making content, right? I was in a debate in a Facebook group where artists was like, that artists should not focus on making content. They should focus on, just making music, and the label's job is to market and promote and create content and all this and that. And I think that is the dumbest shit that you could fucking do. Because if what you're essentially saying is that I'm just going to make music and I'm going to rely on a label to market and promote me. Now, the label will say, all right, cool, we'll market and promote you, but you do know this is coming out of your budget. You do know this is coming out of your royalties on the back end. So instead of you getting up off your ass and creating some content that could be free, that could save you your budgeting, you know what I mean? Nah, you want to let the labels do it. This is why shit is stale nowadays. This is why the music is. It's like if I hear a new song nowadays, I'm like, okay, what do we got here? What is this? Can I vibe to it? What is the song saying? What is the message? What is the meaning? All right, cool. Can I vibe to it? Because it is so much music out here nowadays. It's just too much with the 100 1,000 songs a day. Come on now, it's way too much music. It's way too much. It's way too much. So how do you break through the noise? You need some type of spectacle. You need something that will make people stop for about 3 to 5 seconds. If you look on Facebook and you go through analytics, they track what is called 3 second views. I gotta check TikTok analytics and Instagram, but I think they have that same metric. But no, Facebook has it, and it's 3 second views. And what it is that they calculate how many times a person stopped and actually consumed your content for at least 3 seconds. And that's the time that you need on the internet nowadays. You need at least 3 seconds of people's attention to kind of bring them in. You know what I'm saying? So create a spectacle. Now, what do I mean by create a spectacle? No, don't go out there and color your fucking hair. Don't do no crazy shit like that. I mean, unless you want to do it, it is what it is. You got to find something about you, right? That you could use as a marketing tool that when people see it, they can identify you immediately. You feel what I'm saying? I have a spectacle. Pretty sure a lot of y'all can guess what it is. Makes people just stop for a split second. Hold on. What's going on here? Let me see what this. Now your content. Now here's the thing. You can have a spectacle all the fuck you want. At the end of the day, that your content, your music is what matters, right? That's what matters. So you create a spectacle. You promote that spectacle. That spectacle promotes the song. Then until you get followers, then until you get streams, then until you'll get sales eventually. People are going to follow the spectacle. They're going to fuck with the spectacle. You know what I'm saying? And I got this concept from Ray Dames. Shout out to Ray Dames. People fuck with the spectacle. We hear a lot of dope ass music out here, a lot of dope ass artists. Rapsody will never get the fanfare that a Cardi B does, even though she's a way doper MC. Why? Because Cardi B has a spectacle going on. You understand what I'm saying? It's an unfortunate thing that Megan Thee Stallion's whole, just everything is a spectacle. However, the sad thing for her is her spectacle overshadows her music. Now, if you ask me, as a fan of MCs, as a fan of hip hop, I'm a realist, keep it funky. Bar for bar, Megan Thee Stallion is one of the dopest females MCs to come out in the last decade. She's up there, bar for bar. I could not take that shit away from her. Her flow, crazy. It's the spectacle around her that it overshadows the good music that she actually puts out. And, I actually like some of her songs. You know what I'm saying? They bop. You know what I mean? Feel what I'm saying? But you look at the spectacle she got going on, everything overshadows her music. Nobody's even paying attention to the fucking content. Nobody's paying attention to the songs. She just had a song come out, a few months ago? And now, look what's overshadowing that. The song was about the spectacle that she's in right now. Her man, her baby. Now they done broke up. Now, her fans ain't even going to listen to that song the same anymore because they know what that song was about. The spectacle overshadowed the actual talent, the actual music. Gotta have that balance. You gotta know, all right, find a way to get people's attention, draw people in, and have something about you that when people see you, if they don't see you doing it, they're confused as to why it's not happening. You understand? I had to think about it for me. I said, well, started back doing videos. I'm like, okay, where's the disconnect with my videos right now? What's going on? Oh, you know what? I was doing something in my videos at the very beginning and I stopped doing it. And well, let me start doing it again and see what happens. And here we are. Spectacle. Something that'll grab people's attention. Something that'll make people just stop for a split second, focus. And then if the content, the material that you're putting out is good, they're going to be there. They're going to stay, they're going to watch. Now, they might not like that video. They might not follow you at that point. But if they see you day after day, after day, after day, I see you about 4 or 5 times a week. You're now in my algorithm. You're now in my, not only my algorithm, you know what I mean, as far as online, but you're in my mental algorithm, meaning that when I see you, I identify with you. I identify. I know who you are. I know I know what you're about. And I keep seeing you and I keep seeing you put out the same kind of stuff and it's good. Okay, now I'm gonna start rocking with you. Why? Because for one, I see you're consistent. Consistency matters. If people see that you post once a week, you slack off, you're not engaging with nobody, and that's a whole nother topic about how to create posts to create engagement to your page. We'll get into that in another video. So you got to engage with your audience. You know what I'm saying? And once you start engaging with them and let them see that you're an actual person, then they will become followers. They will start to follow you. You know what I'm saying? And then seeing your content consistently now. And then it might be that one day where they hear that song and it's like, oh shit, this joint is dope. I fucks with this. All right, bet. Boom. Add it to the playlist. Next thing you know, you promoting something else. You might have another song you getting ready to roll out. They're already in tune now. You know what I'm saying? Now you got people that's already in tune. And what happens is these people turn around and they become promoters for you because they end up sharing your content to their people and their friends and their family. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you spread out and you branch out. You draw the people in, the people comes in and they become fans and true followers. And then as you stay consistent, they go out there and help you promote. That's why I said Beyonce can drop an album at midnight tonight and that motherfucker will have a fucking billion streams by the morning. By the time 7 in the morning comes, she be done had a billion streams. Why? Because once one person finds out, oh shit, Beyonce dropped an album, everybody's talking. Oh shit, yo, did y'all hear it? Did you hear this? Did same thing Kanye just did. Well, now he had to roll out for it, but dropped this album and everybody's, oh shit, damn, this album's crazy. Have the tour, yeah, I mean the crazy ass goddamn aesthetics that he got going on, and then you bring out Lauryn Hill. Yeah, spectacle. But once he got you there with the spectacle, bam, now here comes the music. And the music is what the music is. Dope. And that's how you use content to draw people to your music. Find a spectacle. Even, I always say, take one song, make 10 to 20 pieces of content with it. Maybe 7 pieces of content, right, is spectacle. like in your face spectacle. Music playing in the background. You're looking at the spectacle, but you're wondering, like, what the fuck? All right, this song kind of dope. All right. You know what I mean? And then you see another clip. That's the spectacle. But you're hearing another part of the song. Oh, damn, this shit kind of dope. You continue that. Boom, boom. One of those videos, you know what I mean? It's more so the song, but the spectacle is somewhere in there. You see what I'm saying? It's somewhere in there. It's still visible. You can still see the spectacle, but it's not on the forefront with this piece of content. See what I'm saying? Mix it, match it, switch it up. And this is just one song. And you promote that, and every day you know what I mean, you have it set where it goes out, and it goes out to all your socials. So every day people are getting a different portion of your song, but they're getting they're getting a larger portion of you and the spectacle. You see what I'm saying? So if you want more information on how to do this, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what I'm telling you what to do. How to do this, if you want more information on that, you can click the link below, download my free checklist, break the algorithm checklist, and get you some step-by-step ways of actually starting to draw people into your fold and get people into your fan base and get people to start actually becoming fans, because it's not hard. You just have to be consistent. And at the end of the day, music has to be good, because trash is trash. It is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. That's up to you. Make good motherfucking music. But subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Make sure you click that bell to get all notifications. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. And like I said, click that link below and download that Break the Algorithm ebook free. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that. But that being said, let me get the fuck up out of here. Be easy. It's K Felon Beats. Deuces.